Hey HCG family, it's Kat. It's been a really long time. Last time I updated you was in February. Sorry, I'm driving. February 7th or something, I think. Somewhere around there. And I was just getting to the end of my round. And ended my round around 138 and a half. Problem is, I cheated a couple days before my round ended. And as most people know, if you cheat in the week before you end a round, most likely your LDW will not stick, your last dose weight. So I ended up my P3 struggling, up, down, up, down, up, down, usually more than 2 pounds over, repeat corrections and all that stuff. Finally adjusted my LDW a little bit and ended up like at 142, I think point something. And then the day after P3 was over, so my 3 weeks of P3 were over, I left for 2 weeks to go to Germany. Don't try to stabilize or to stay stable when you go to Germany. There is too much deliciousness to be had, and I miss all the German food and chocolate and cakes and pastries and oh my goodness. Normally I can control my cakes and pastries, but I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm only here for 2 weeks. I want to eat everything, pretzels. You can't find the kind of pretzels that you get in the Black Forest. You can't find them here anywhere, no matter how much you go to like a Viennese bakery or something. You will never find something like that. You can really only find it there. So needless to say, I came back and I was not at my LDW and I was more than 2 pounds over. So I was at about 151 when I came back, so I had added about 9 pounds of sugar weight. Also flying, I had a really hard time on the airplane there and back. I don't know what happened, but my ankles swelled to the point of being incredibly uncomfortable. I had to take off my socks in the middle of the flight because they were cutting off my circulation and it hurt. I've never had swelling issues like that. And I fly back and forth regularly, at least once a year. And so I don't know why this time all of a sudden I had such severe problems. I even got compression stockings to wear on the way back, and they were so uncomfortable I had to take them off, and just incredibly uncomfortable. Anyway, I digress. So came back March. I went the 17th for 14 days, so I came back like right at the end of March. I interviewed for a job when I got back to be a salaried staff chiropractor with another doctor, and interviewed on a Saturday and started work on, interviewed on a Thursday, got hired on Saturday, started work on a Monday. So it was a really quick transition, and I was still struggling with getting my weight off at that point. I got to about 146. So really slow progress to get anywhere near my LDW, which I had adjusted to 142. Didn't seem to be getting further, and then I was commuting for 2.5 hours to my new job because I hadn't moved yet. So 2.5 hours each way. So attempting to lose anything was ridiculous. So then I moved closer to work, so 20 minutes from work. I'm in a little town that I absolutely adore, awesome schools. My son is starting kindergarten next week. Can't believe I'm old enough to have a kid who's in kindergarten. It's not that I'm young, it's just, I feel like I don't know where the years went. I'm turning 37, so it's not like I'm a spring chicken. I'm a medium well-done chicken. Okay, and apparently I have no attention span today. I apologize. Anyway, so I moved, and then I decided, okay, I debated on doing a round of HCG. I had some homeopathic pellets left from Buckeye Nutritionals, which I like, and so I started a round. I only loaded 1 day because I figured I don't need 2 days. And I was having horrible cravings, so I kept cheating. So what I did is I said, okay, I'm not going to use this round to lose. I really want to get back in the gym. So for those Simeon's purists, which I usually am or try to be, this is not Simeon's plan, okay? So all you newbies, this is not Simeon's plan. Warning, need a little flashing light. I decided that because I wanted to go back to the gym, I was going to use my HCG to keep myself stable, because everybody knows when you start exercising and you haven't been, like I hadn't been for years, you're going to gain weight. I did not want to gain weight. I didn't want to buy new pants. I didn't want to go up a size, call it vanity, whatever. I didn't want to gain. So what I did is I did about 800 calories. I added in a nutrition shake from Visalis, which I absolutely love. It tastes good. It doesn't make me gag. Most nutrition shakes or protein shakes make me gag because of the flavor. This one is phenomenal. It's called the shake mix that tastes like a cake mix. And it really is good. Anyway, so I started using that for my breakfast, and then I would stick to the 500 for the rest of the day. And I started going to the gym 3 times a week for 2 hours at a time. I would do an hour of Zumba and then an hour of a class called group strength training, which is cardio and strength training intervals. So first week was hell. I was incredibly sore, but I stuck it out. I don't know. I kept saying, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm so sore. So I am now at 10 weeks of going to the gym 3 times a week, 2 hours a time. So I have missed 2 days in 10 weeks, which I feel pretty awesome about. My son and I go to California Family Fitness, so he gets to go to the kids portion, which he just loves, and he manages the 2 hours no problem. He just plays and plays and plays. So that has helped tremendously. Sorry, this is getting long. Okay, so what I did is watched while I was doing my HCG, my pellets. I watched to see every day on the scale how I did after workouts, in between workouts, since I was doing 3 times a week. So first couple times it was huge swings, 2 pounds, 2.5 pounds. It would come down a little bit, and then the next time I exercised, same thing, swing way the heck up. So what I did is I stayed on it until my swings were only 0.5 pound, and then I went off of it. So it took about a month. 3 weeks. 3 weeks of being on MOP, my own protocol. I took out dairy completely. I'm lactose intolerant, and even though I was doing so much Faye, I think I pushed myself over the edge and it was inflaming me. So dairy is 100% gone. No cheese, no yogurt, no nothing. I do coconut milk. And then I also took out all wheat, gluten, bread, and starches. So anyway, so it took 3 weeks, and I was down to a 0.5 pound swing from my workout. So then I said, okay, going into my 3 weeks of P3. So I finished my 3 weeks of P3. Still am not swinging any larger than the 0.5 pound. That was about 3 weeks ago now, 4 weeks ago. Wait, no, this is 2 weeks. So maybe I took a little longer. Maybe it was 5 weeks on P2, 3 weeks on P3. Yeah, and now 2 weeks on maintenance, which for me consists of no sugar. I've had little nibbles. No sugar, no starch. Again, I've had little things of starch. I tried a tiny bit of rice the other day. Tiny bit. I've had gluten-free pasta, which was also a rice pasta, and I did fine with that. So in the entire time that I've been on P3, and now my version of P4, I have never gone over my LDW. My LDW that I ended up at after Germany is 144.8. Today I'm at 144.2. So I've been in the 140 somethings since March, which I'm happy with. So that's, March, April, May, June, July, August, 5 months, 140 something, middle 140s. And then it's been the last 5 weeks of not going over 144 not going more than 2 pounds over 144.8. So I've never had to do a correction, which for me is amazing. I always end up doing corrections, always, since my first round. So I'm attributing to the fact that, one, I am working out, so my metabolism's going higher. Also, I have not had dairy, and I'm not having wheat, so I'm not flaring myself up and causing an inflammatory process. And I have to tell you, I feel so much better. I've had a hidden wheat on accident a couple times, and saw it later. and my stomach was cramping within half an hour. So gluten is not my friend. Anyway, that's enough. I see I'm watching you guys on rounds. I don't comment. I drive a lot, so I just listen. But I'm rooting for all of you. Maddie, you need to get on here and give everybody an update on your exam. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay, so I hope everyone is doing well. From what I see, everyone is. I need to catch up on some newbies, so I'm going to start listening to the newbie shout-out logs and adding some of you guys in so I can watch. If I do another round, it's going to be a fat loss round only. I don't really care about the weight, but I would like to define the muscles a little more that I'm getting. I have a 2-pack. I'd like to have a 6-pack. I have a little itty-bitty 2-pack, and I'm super happy with it. And my arms are showing muscle, and I have a tricep and everything. Anyway, so if I do that, I'm going to do that in January. So I'm taking a good long time in between. So it'll be like 9 months if I decide to do it again. But right now I'm just happy doing my workouts and just making sure I eat well and doing my shake. I still do my shake for breakfast every day. And I think that's been what helps me not have hunger spikes and all that stuff. I love my shake. So anyway, I'm blabbing. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. I've already said that. I miss everybody. And I'll talk to you soon. Hang in there, guys. Remember, P2, P3, it's a small fraction of your life. It's a small fraction to give towards your health when it's going to last you many years. So just hang in there. Okay. Talk to you soon. Bye.